2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the opening round of the 3M Open, live from Minnesota. Hello everyone, I'm Lou Gilvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish in the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you. And what better place to do it up in Minnesota? I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days. Other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Not a fun putt to line up, going down the hill and moving to the left.
It's pretty handy here. That one's got some intent. Oh, my.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? Not a bad play, that one. 16 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Starting this one way out to the right. Bit too heavy-handed there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He's currently tied for 5th. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's going along nicely. Currently top 10 on the FedEx Cup points list.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Ooh, I'd say 31 feet here.
I don't mind the look of this. This one's got some momentum to it. An opportunity to make a par here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 1 under for the day. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And now this to move into a tie for 5th. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Trailing by 4 strokes. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Currently top 5 on the FedEx Cup points list.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. His second shot here. 4 shots behind our leader. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
That's disappointing. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Ouch. That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. And he's down there. You got a read?
A huge right to left swinger.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. Has it got enough pace? Yes.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Okay, that'll work. 13 feet to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Starting this one out on a pretty big line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He currently shares 4th position. Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
That was a beauty. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Well, this looks pretty handy. This has got some intent. Okay, time to return to the action. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
It's on a good line. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Playing from around 160 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
Looking really good, this one. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see. Interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Nicely done. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This one's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He's currently just in 2nd place. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Standing over his second shot. And just one shot off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Lining this one out from a fairways. She's read a lot of break from the right here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
Whoa, back there, horsey.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
And he'll move to 5 under after that. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's outstanding. Holds it from the bunker. This putt is of 9 feet. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
That's going right. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Our featured players rival is currently top 5 on the FedEx Cup points list this season. Oh, this is tracking. It's tracking. Come on.
Let's return to live play now. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, wow. Steady on there. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
I think he's caught that one quite nicely. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it. Setting up miles from the hole. Ooh. 7 feet to the cup. A bit long on that one. This is a bogey putt coming up. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
Handy effort, that one. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's behind now, but that could be a motivating thing.
This one is chewing fiber.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Players will head to the penultimate tee shot, the 17th, thinking a birdie finish at worst, Rich?
At 200 yards, Luke, I'm not too sure I wouldn't take par and walk over to the 18th green. All over water. You better make sure that you take enough club to carry it all, because if not, now you're looking at double.
That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And back to the play, shall we? Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
That one's heading down Broadway. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
Oh, that one rushed straight past the hole. And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. And as this round winds down, he finishes in second place.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. TPC Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're bringing you all the final round coverage of the 3M Open from TPC Twin Cities. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second spot. Let's see if he can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Now to the first hole. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Lovely effort, that. 11 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Oh, nice looking putt. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He finds himself with a share of the lead. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
And this putt coming up for his par. And as we move to the next, it's Nick Taylor out in front. Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
That's just inside the range. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Currently 10 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And now onto the par 3 4th hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Going with the 8-iron here. Setting up here with a very long putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
Good speed. It's tracking towards the cup.
Getting better.
Oh, that's a great looking putt. And that should secure the par on this one. And he's now the solo leader in this event. It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Oh, that's carrying a bit too much speed. That one's just found its way onto the first step. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That's out to the right for sure. A look to get to 13 under par. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Oh, this is on a good line. This is on the tracks.
Yeah!
I could watch this one. Who would have thought that would go in?
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
It's a long par 4. Danger lurking down the. Don't miss it a little right. Water is in play as well.
Setting up in the first cut. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to behold here. A par putt on the table. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's going to go up the hill and to the right, I believe.
That gets the job done. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just 10 feet to the cup here. It's on a great line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Wonderfully played. This putt is about 8 feet.
He's got this one for birdie.
Ah. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
Come on, be friendly. Listen up, ball. Steady.
And Rich, That back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Leading by 3 strokes now.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Currently leading by 3. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Well, that'll work there. This one needs to kick left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. How close was that? But now it's getting further away.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He sits in first position. Hole number 13, a par 3. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Going with the 4-iron here. That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. He's setting up for his second shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole. Beautiful swing there. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And as that putt goes down, it's an incredible 17 under par heading down the stretch.
Yeah, with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
Time for the second shot at the 16th.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 8 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, it's about 22 feet to go here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 18th hole. This one looks like it's going left.
Danger lurked on that shot, but he landed it just beyond the water and now has a real chance to hold this next putt.
Here we go. If he can chip this in, he'll win the tournament. And this putt for the tournament. So close. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. That's a PGA Tour title to add to the list. Your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.